Yo, 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 this is Mr. O. Yo, 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 this is Mr. O. And today we're going to learn about synthetic division. Synthetic division is another way of dividing polynomial. Here are the steps on dividing polynomial using synthetic division. Step 1, write the known zero in the second, list out the coefficient. So the coefficient of your given term, let's say 2x cubed, you're just going to list out 2, the coefficients. 3, bring down the first coefficient. 4, multiply the first coefficient by house number. 5, write the product under the second coefficient. 6, add down, and 7, repeat it. All these things will be applied on the given examples here. All right, so first, we're going to divide this using synthetic division. 6x to the fifth minus 44x to the fourth plus 47x cubed plus x squared plus 37x minus 47 is divided by x minus 6. First, step 1, let's focus with our in-house divisor here. X minus 6, if you set it equal to 0, if you solve for the x, add 6 here, add 6 here, x here is equal to 6. What number can you replace x that will make it equal to 0? And the answer is 6, because if this is 6, 6 minus 6 will be 0. So therefore, to make the story short, in our house, when we say house, there will be a box right here. We're going to write 6 there. Now, the next step is you're going to write all the coefficients of our dividend. Make sure that it's in the standard form, meaning say they are in a descending order. So here is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this is x to the 0. That's right. So I'm going to write the coefficient 6, negative 44, positive 47, 1, 37, and negative 47. Next step is we're always going to drop the first coefficient there, which is 6. You're going to multiply 6 by 6. 6 times 6 will give us 36. So we're going to write the 36 right under the negative 44, the next column. You combine them, negative 44 plus 36 is going to give you negative 8. And then multiply again 6 by negative 8. That will give you negative 48. Add them will be negative 1. Multiply negative 1 by 6 is negative 6. Add them, negative 5. Negative 5 times 6 is going to be negative 30. Before I continue, if you notice, the process are the same. You multiply that number, the third row, to the number inside the box, and for us to get the next number for the next column. And just keep repeating the step, okay? So again, 37 minus 37, so you're going to multiply 7 by 6. That will give us 42, and negative 47 plus 42 will become negative 5. Now, here's the trick portion here. The last number there is your remainder, okay? That's your remainder. So I have here 6, negative 8, negative 1, negative 5, 7. That will be part of my quotient. But since we divide the x to the fifth power by x, which is linear, or the exponent is 1, we always here's a strategy. You just have to make it 1 less. When in 1 less, you're going to make this one x to the fourth. 1 less of the fifth power, because x to the fifth divided by x1, this is x1, it will be x to the fourth because you subtract them. So this will be x to the fourth, and just write down in a descending order x cubed, x squared, x plus 7, x to the 0, because it's x1, you don't have to write that one, or plus 7. Now, how does it work with the remainder? So what you need to do, every time you have a remainder, you write out the entire coefficient with the descending degree for the variable, and then you're going to write here negative 5 over x minus 6 by writing the x minus 6 over the remainder. And that will give us our entire answer. Okay, one more. Okay, so the first thing we did, dividing n to the fifth minus 10 and 4 plus 12 n cubed. plus 6n squared minus 4n minus 5 divided by n minus 1. Again, we're going to find the value of n that will make this equal to 0. N minus 1 is equal to 0. Add 1, add 1. That gives us n equals 1. So that means our number in the box or in the house will be 1. Then make sure that they are in the right order. Yes. And we're going to write their coefficients. So this will be 1. This is negative 10, 12, 6, negative 4, negative 5. Draw a line. Put a space for the second row here. And the first step after that is you're going to drop that first coefficient there, 1, and multiply 1 by 1. You get the next number for the next row will be 1. Add them will give you negative 9. Multiply negative 9 to the number in the box. That will give you negative 9 here. And add them. 12 plus negative 9, 12 minus 9 basically is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 times 1 is 9. Negative 4 plus 9 is 5. 5 times 1 is going to be 5. And 0 is the last number. So therefore, the remainder is 0. So technically, it's no remainder, right? So in this case, if we don't have a remainder, we don't have to add that or include that to our final answer. Next is that we know that the degree of my dividend is to the fifth power or quintic, and my divisor is n minus 1. So n to the fifth, n to the 1 is n to the fourth. So means say this will be n to the fourth, n cubed plus n squared plus 9n plus 5. And this is my answer. If you notice, it's always one less. If this is one here happened to be n to the 8, so the answer here will be n to the 7. If that's n to the 10, the dividend, this will be n to the 9. So it's always one less from the dividend. Also, if you notice that the remainder here is equal to 0, so it's not part of my answer. So this is the only quotient for this problem. Okay. Next. Divide x to the fifth plus 7x fourth minus 2x minus 12 by x plus 7. Again, we're going to work on the in-house number, x plus 7 equals 0. That's obvious to be x is equal to negative 7. So the number inside the box is going to be negative 7. And now let's write the coefficient here. But before we write coefficient, look if it's standard form. 5, 4, blank. There's no x3. There's no x2. Negative 2x minus 12. So that means they are descending order, the dividends in the descending order, but I'm missing an x cubed and x squared. So what do I need to do? You have to fill in the 0 terms, the terms with no coefficient there. You have to fill it up. So meaning to say, I need to rewrite the problem as x to the fifth plus 7x4 plus 0x cubed plus 0x squared minus 2x minus 12. And then that's the time you're going to write the coefficient, like 1, 7, 0, 0, negative 2, negative 12. And leave a space for the second row and follow the step. Again, what's the next step? You drop that first number there and multiply it by the number in-house. Negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. 0 plus negative 7 is 0. 0 times 7 is 0. 0 times plus 0 is 0. 0 plus negative 7 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus times negative 7 is still going to 0. Negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus negative 2 times negative 7 is positive 14. And this will be a 2. Now we follow step 1. Since the degree here is the fifth power, so this will be x to the fourth plus x cubed plus x squared plus 0x minus 2. And then we have the remainder of 2. So that will be part of our answer. So again, what do we do here? We put a plus because that's positive 2. Divide just the remainder of 2 by the divisor x plus 7. And that's our answer. Or we can rewrite it as 1x to the fourth. We don't have to write this down here because they're all zeros. Minus 2 plus 2 over x plus 7. If you notice, I am only dividing the remainder, which is 2 here, by x plus 7, not the entire problem. Okay? It will be wrong if you extend it like that. That's wrong. Okay? So this is the complete quotient. And that's how you divide using synthetic division. As always, kaboom.